So on my last video, I installed Windows on my old MacBook and I got pretty good results. As you can see, RAM usage is really low compared to Mac, and I got high FPS using an external monitor on the lobby. On Minecraft, I got about 90 to 100 FPS on average, as you can see. So for today's video, we're going to be trying to install Linux on this MacBook, and I'm going to benchmark it and see how much it'll get. Okay, so I'm starting off making a new partition on my Apple SSD. I'm gonna make a partition. I'm gonna size it about 100 gigs because then I have space for a few games and a few files that I'm gonna record later on. And as you can see, the format is APFS, but I'm gonna change that to MS-DOS, which we're gonna change again later when we install the Linux. Okay, so today we're going to be using this USB stick. Sadly, it's only 4 gigs. Yeah, we're going to be using Balena Etcher to flash my ISO to my USB. Balena Etcher is basically like Rufus, if you've heard of that, but it's for Mac, and it's a lot simpler in my opinion. You just flash it, and that's it. Also, my cat is like the silliest cat I know. He's literally playing with my mic stand, oh my god. So for today, we're going to be installing the ZorinOS distro because I found out that it is very, very good looking, and also it is very compatible with Mac because I've tried out a lot of different distros like Mint, Arch, and all of them kind of stutter in games, and the installation is very complicated. So yeah, here I'm just flashing my ISO to my USB. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so the flashing is done. So right now I'm trying to boot my PC to the EFI menu and then pressing my USB instead of my usual Mac install. And yep, there we go. And I'm gonna install Zorin. Alright, so right now it is almost complete, as you can see. My only concern is, can I get Wi-Fi here without doing like 50 lines of code just to get Wi-Fi working? I don't have Ethernet, so that's the main problem. Maybe I'll install Linux on my PC in the future, because this has Ethernet and it's not really a problem. I have like 2 keyboards up here. Guys, it works, dude. I've tried multiple Linux distros and this was the one that was working without any issues. I didn't need to do any. Okay, so it's already pretty good looking, but it's not enough, you know, I want to do more. Started off with installing my favorite web browser called Zen Browser because, I don't know, I just really like it. It's really simple, it's really nice looking, and it's a really nice experience. As you can see, I'm installing this, and it uses like a Firefox base, so I can log into Firefox and sync all of my passwords, which is another plus, because I used to use Firefox. Don't judge, I'm using ChatGPT for my guide on how to rice my Linux. I'm quite new here, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm just following what ChatGPT is telling me. I'm installing extensions, installing all that stuff just to make my shit look good. So right now I'm installing the desktop clock widget because I was curious. I saw this one rice, and here are the results. I'm new, so if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do or what I should change, let me know in the comments. I'm open to learning, by the way. I went ahead and installed OBS to record all my gameplay. I also enabled this swirly thing. So to get Roblox working, we need Sober. Luckily, we already have like an app store here, so I just need to click install without typing 50 lines of code, which is very complicated. And boom, we're in Roblox. Alright, the FPS isn't too good, but I'm gonna try doing some tweaks. There's also this thing, which is really weird. Like my FPS just drops to half no matter how much I cap it to. Okay, so I went to ChatGPT again and I asked how to fix it, and here I'm just forcing my CPU to performance mode, and I'm doing all the other tweaks, which is gonna take quite a bit, so I'm gonna see if this actually works. Somehow I managed to fix it. This was the before. As you can see, it'll drop in a bit, see? But I fixed it. Now I can play and record at 60 FPS. Before I couldn't even record. So, yep, that's a big plus. It works. Let's set the FPS to like 120 and see if it's still stuttering or not. I mean 200, not 120. Oh, it's not. Hell yeah. So my FPS went up about 10 from last time when I installed Windows. So I think it's pretty worth it. Every frame counts, guys. Before I got like an average of 90 to 100, now I get an average of 110 to 120. So yes, it is 100% worth it to install Linux on your old hardware. Yeah, I didn't really have enough time to rice it because I have work. I have a job, guys. Frick. But yeah, that's it for this video. See you guys later. Subscribe and like.